welcome back for us to celebrate another nominee for the third annual Marion Lindblad-Goldberg Award. I'm Dr. Jennifer Benjamin, the Associate Director with the Philadelphia Child and Family Therapy Training Center. Our nominee today is Rachel Fritz, Program Director with RHA. Hey, Rachel, congratulations.
Thank you.
And we have with us today as well the Behavioral Health Director of Family-Based Services with RHA, Micah White. Hey, Micah.
Hey everyone.
Hi. So, Micah, I'm going to come to you first. Why are you not surprised that Rachel's been nominated for this award?
Certainly isn't any surprise to me. Little bit of our backstory. Rachel and I have been working with each other for quite a number of years now. I used to be out in the field, and she actually provided us some administrative support at the time. When I became the program director, Rachel was my rock. She was the person who I turned to for everything ESFT, everything family-based. Um, she has such a deep understanding and knowledge of this type of treatment. Um, Her office actually always had these sticky notes all posted on the board of Dr. Jennifer Benjamin quotes and ESFT universal statements. It is just something that she is saturated in, and she has really passed it along now to the teams that she oversees. So it certainly is no question at all. She just lives, breathes, and just takes in everything that has to do with family base.
So, what have you seen her do with her leadership in the face of adversity?
I have seen her really take a model focus with it.
Mm.
I think one of the biggest things I've seen is there's always adversity. There's always things that we have
Mhm.
to rise up to the occasion, face a challenge, whatever that new challenge may be on a day-by-day basis. I've seen Rachel take the model and really try to apply it to her leadership of how she oversees her teams. First off, she does not isolate or silo herself. She is reaching out. She'll talk to me, she'll talk to other program directors as well, trying to work the model through what is going on for the staff, for a difficult family. But it really is an isomorphic process where we are thinking, how is this interaction that may be going on right now with a staff member or with a difficult family? How does that translate into what's occurring for the family system?
Mhm.
And I've seen Rachel take those approaches then and enact change based off of that. She really does take her time to stay slow in the face of pressure. There may be some venting that needs to occur with that, obviously. I mean, she's usually more calm than I am. Um, but she slows herself down and tries to take a step back and look at it from a strength-based approach, from a model-focused approach of what is going to be the best support that I can be offering to the staff member, to the family, whoever it may be.
Yeah. I just remember being in training with Rachel and like supervisors and being like, I can see she's thinking something and she better say it out loud because I want to hear what she has to say. Or I'd be like messaging her and like get her to tell me what she thinks. And I'll go, oh, good, tell everybody. Or Rachel, what are
Mm-hmm.
you thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I have felt from the moment Rachel became a supervisor and I got to experience the vantage point that she takes and how she um how she chooses to look at people for what they bring to the table. And I've always been like, woo, it's magic, right? Like I've always just thought it's incredible how she shows up. So yeah, in the face of the most challenging things, she just, you're right, has this voice that shows up. It's very anchoring, gets people to slow down, think
Yeah.
about things. Um, you know, I'm always like, say more, say more.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Yeah. So how has this commitment to that Rachel obviously has to her own growth and development, how has that impacted your growth and development?
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been an anchor point in a lot of different ways. So I may be in a position now where I'm actually like Rachel's supervisor. So it changes our dynamic a little bit, but Rachel is still that person where if I am working through something, I model the same approach where I need to learn to step back. She's got her sticky note in her office that says to stay slow in the face of pressure, and I've got it tacked up in mine right now as well.
Mhm.
I will come to her and I will slow down, I will process. And I know that it's something that it becomes strength based when we discuss stuff together. So it's been something that I've carried along with me, and it's been something that I've been trying to give to the other programs that I oversee as well. Of how can I take this model focus and apply it to other leadership styles? How can we really make the model center because it is a life model? It's not just meant for working with at-risk kids, out of home placement. It is a life model of how we interact as human beings. Rachel's definitely been an anchor for that, and I feel like she's been that person that I can go to try to recenter a little bit, allow me to vent sometimes too. But then ultimately we come to this place of what is the strength-based approach to this? What is the isomorph that may be occurring? Uh,
Mm.
what are the ways that we need to enact change?
Mhm. Yeah.
And you've been so helpful with helping me always reset the isomorph and just with the way our dynamics have changed, it's just so helpful. Like, and that's why I love that you're still in this office, because when we talk about that stuff, you can always recenter me and bring it back to that model. So having that support, it's just very, very helpful.
Hmm. What a professional ego mat.
Oh
Mm.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, Jerome, I'm going to come to you and I want to find out, why did you nominate Rachel for the Marion Lindblad-Goldberg Award?
Yeah, so Rachel has this tenacity to continue to utilize assessments to inform her work, and it really shows up in how she shows up as a supervisor. So for me, it made perfect sense that, someone who's dedicated themselves to self-reflection, to turn to assessments, even when uncomfortable, is somebody who should be nominated for this award.
So, I'm hearing how you've watched Rachel when she's uncomfortable, turn back to the assessments, turn to the model. So, what have you seen her do with her leadership in the face of adversity?
Yes. So one of the big things that Rachel continues to, want to say, wrestle with is how her lived experiences is showing up in the supervisory room. And when she presents at supervisors, she's always thinking about what things can she do, even though they're uncomfortable, to help work second order change through her team.
Mhm. So, because of Rachel's commitment to her growth and development, how has it impacted your own growth and development?
So that's a great question. When I think about Rachel continuing to turn back to her conceptualization, continuing to really lean in and pour into staff, not just clinically, but also relationally. She works really hard to have her staff recognized for the work that they're doing, which is, a parallel process to what we're doing now. So yeah, I just really take a lot, I think, from Rachel in her leadership, and how she prepares herself and, just kind of enters those muddy waters with her staff.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so I'm coming to you, Rachel.
All right.
So, what does it mean to you to be recognized as having the same passion and commitment as our fearless Director Emeritus, Dr. Marion Lindblad-Goldberg?
I am extremely honored that Jerome took the time to write the letter and nominate me. It's humbling as always, and I always have believed that being a therapist and supervisor, humility is one of the greatest strengths to have. Um, she has set forth such a legacy of really believing that the family is their best resource for change. And although it took some time to understand that as I started out in this field as an MHW, I have truly been able to see that and believe that. And it helps me continue to plant the family-based flag, as challenging as it can be sometimes. And the importance of that eco map and your support system, I really bring that into my supervisions, but that's also because I have it in my professional world here with you, Jen and Micah and Christy and everybody in our training programs. Like, that eco map is so important. And it allows me to do the work of Marion and carry that torch. So it's very special.
So, as Micah has pointed out, being a program director is a challenging, very rewarding position. So, what about it is sustaining and inspiring to you?
What's sustaining and inspiring is the growth and development that I've been able and offered to have professionally and personally in this role. And the support it gives to clinicians and us directors and supervisors is really what's helped me sustain being in this role. I remember you saying years ago this like squeeze that we're in, this management, right? The like ESFT and the productivity piece, and that I feel that a lot. And then when we go to our trainings or we have our supervisions, that's what keeps me going is this model, is this emphasis on the families and their community. And like Micah said, it's a life model. So being able to take that professionally, and I always say, I was talking with Christy about it yesterday, like, I would not be where I am today without this growth and this opportunity that I've had. So I'm extremely grateful for that. And I said to somebody yesterday, you will take this forever. Like, you're leaving, but you will take this wherever you go. Like, it is just the best base, I think, for any type of therapy. And that's what keeps me going. When the admin stuff just gets too much, and then I can reset in this eco map, it inspires me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is the growth that you're most proud of, right? In the face of the challenges and adversity, and you've continued to grow. So what is the growth that you're most proud of?
The growth that I'm most proud of is understanding, well, what I believe I understand of this model, because it is so in depth. I can remember supervisions and my contracts over the years was always trying to understand the model. But I think also meeting people, families, clients, our staff, our employees where they're at, seeing their strengths and reading them from the inside out. Joining with those that we might not want to join with, and finding their strengths to go, we can do this. It might not be what I see as discharge or goals, right? But it's where you can take yourself and your family or your career. So that's been I think that's the growth I'm most proud of. And it's opened my eyes to like just communities and my own family and my own eco map. And Yeah, it's just, again, that life model.
Yeah, it's changed your vision.
Yeah, it really has. And sometimes in supervisions, a lot of my supervisor trainings with Jerome, as I watch my video playback, there's this passion that comes out that can be a little, sometimes I feel like bad about it, like the energy or the fast thinking I might go into. So I'm working on slowing that down, but that passion is what grounds my team sometime to come back out of the content and say, okay, but the family can do this. So I sometimes fill that room up thanks to your support over the years of helping me find my voice. Um, but it's what keeps us moving forward in the office of staying model focused is my passion for it.
Yeah. Well, Rachel, we are just so honored we get to celebrate you today. And for those of you watching, I'm so glad that you got to hear about Rachel. And don't forget to check out our socials and our blog where we get to hear more about her nomination and the work she's doing. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the blog. You'll get access to the newsletter monthly. So we'll see everybody again real soon. Bye, y'all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.